look at these names in a match like this. It's kind of sad to lose someone at this point in the tournament, but again, it's so stacked, someone has to go home, Maynard.
It is a bit sad, but as
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with this one. It's a qualification series. The winner moves on to the round of 24.
Oh, I think he actually left us with that. Did you leave us with that? Does it go to us?
we are totally on camera now, Jeffrey.
I just, that kind of handoff is like, yeah, I don't even know. He's like, I'm going to leave you with this declarative statement. And then he like walked away and I was like,
What's going on?
Milady, thank you, James.
Only 4 depots wide. Now, one of the things that makes things a little bit tough for Showtime, for Demour, is that you have the ability to drop the main and hit the third at the time. You know, we're actually, Alive is actually very, very good at multi-prong drop harassment. So he's been really, really good at it. I mean, primarily the attack. So if he's going for a 2-base attack, come through them. No, I'm not going to actually. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I mean, the attacks come through. You just have to use your imagination. They come through the natural from that ramp of the third bases.
Yes, they do.
We're not going to draw the line. But the 2-base attacks will come up that location. But what we're really worried about is if the drop play for Alive is going to be hitting the main and the third, as the circles indicated.
Thank you very much, Maynard. Kept his composure, kept his cool there, as we're going to find out.
I'm a professional, bro.
That's right.
Oh my God, that pylon. Please don't.
Completely not ready for that.
No, not like this. Artosis, shut your eyes. No, not another one.
Oh my God. The double Artosis Pylon.
Yeah. Look, there's some things you shouldn't see in 2019 between the two of the better players. And that is one of them. And actually, Showtime's falling apart, by the way. He loses the Warp Prism. He's going to lose his probes. He's out. He's literally out of the tournament. Amazing. Alive. Picks him apart. Double Artosis Pylon pick off into classic third base poke. And Showtime is so out of position, he is done. Yikes.
Good job. At the same time, it's going to be what does the trick a lot of the time for, you know, a lot of these good Korean Terrans to be able to attack simultaneously in multiple places. And of course, the most important of where you're going to be looking at is right down there at the street line, my friend.
Okay, all right.
So make sure to pay attention.
I thought you were just looking at the ticker for a moment there, but thank you very much. Do appreciate that, Todd, as we are almost ready here for our first.
Namshaw's traded so much worse. Now, that said, if Namshaw can deny a base and take 1 extra base for himself, this works out perfectly fine for him as then you kill the 2 command centers. I was thinking, is that going to kill those CCs? And yes, it is. CC rebuilds, gets killed instantly by the Broodlords. This nuke should get cancelled. Oh, he doesn't have the detection to reach that ghost. The Vikings will come through for a shot on the Broodlord. Some SCVs have been going down. The top side base...
몇 년 전까지만 해도 한국 선수들이 해외 선수를 좀 무시하는 경향이 있었잖아요. 근데 이번 연도는 한국 선수들이 너무 무서워요, 오히려. 그러니까 왜냐면은 이제 스타일도 모르고 잘하기 때문에 더 무서워요, 한국 선수보다 오히려. 그래서 오늘도 봤는데 되게 잘해가지고 깜짝 놀랐어요.
So he says, I'm not going to lie, even just up to a few years ago, Korean players definitely kind of looked down upon non-Korean players because of that huge skill difference. But now I would say things have completely changed. Now when we look at non-Korean players, we're actually more scared because we know that they're really good, but on top of that, we don't know their styles as much because we don't get to practice against them as much. So I would definitely we're a lot more scared. I would definitely say that we're definitely more intimidated now. And I think this year we're going to see a lot closer.
Purchase this war chest and watch StarCraft and I'll unlock things.
That's true.
Jiminy Christmas. That sounds amazing.
Jiminy Christmas. And with
that
Jiminy
must cost
Christmas,
like $100 or something, right?
No, it does not.
How much does it cost, James?
I can't remember, Jeff.
Neither can I.
$29.99 for all 3 races, $9.99 for 1 race.
Wow, and with that one, we're definitely going to the break. Thank you very much, Rotterdam. It's time to go to the break. When we're back, we'll update you.
This is like, you know when you get 2 lightweight boxers that are really fast, really agile, and they have a ton of stamina?
And then never going to knock each other out.
Yeah, they just kept on punching each other in the face, and the other guy kept on standing. This was amazing.
Yeah, very, very fun series. Amazing comeback by Hero. The fact that he turned that game 2 around as well, and then in the end wins that very scrappy and messy game 3. I mean, Hero's crazy, man. He puts his life on the line. He's like, 6, 7 mines. It's okay. No observer. It's okay. I've got some storms. I'm going to drop those storms, and I'm going to get value out of them. Incredibly well done. Very, very fun series. Hats off to Alive as well. Ashamed.
Goblin eliminated TLO, actually.
He's going up against Hero now, but Jeff makes fun of us if we bring up Goblin too much.
I hope you heard that.
So there are High Templars in that Warp Prism, but it's not really going to make the difference. These Widow Mines are getting some phenomenal connections, and Hero is in so much trouble.
Wow, Alive running a clinic right now on TVP. Widow Mines, a good setup. Just totally ran up to this natural here. Storm, so close to being done here. Oh! Those are juicy storms. Lots of Phoenix die to these Widow Mines, though. This is just what we're after, boys.
I mean, Alive is at the third base as well, and that's magnificent for Alive, because he's not just dealing economic damage in the main base, he's also killing these probes, and he's gonna go for a mine drop in the back of the natural. This is the Alive we love. Attacking all 3 bases at once, and 20 probes, 22 probes, he's not even done yet.
Oh, and still in the main, goes off to the corner as well, cannot be stopped. In fact, he's actually trying to get out of there too. But is the third actually going to go down to this little drop? If so, yes. Alive, you beauty, mate. That is perfect play, honestly. That's awesome.
Masters Katowice, as we are in the thick of things now for bracket number 1. On the laptop, that was amazing. I'm not sure what it was, but it was amazing. And speaking of more amazing things, Maynard, you had game number 2 just conclude here between SOS and Namsho, which is now 1-1. Oh.
Namsho. Now, Pig aptly put.
Coming in and there's no force field left. There's just no army production here. You've got Lings and Banes in your base. This is a loss. There is nothing you can do here as Mana. Leenock too decisive against this Nexus first. He says, you've committed a pylon to my side of the base. You've gone Nexus first. There is nothing you can do. Mana.
It's about as well done as Keen could possibly do, but there still might just be too much.
That was some really juicy Widowmine shots, but this is a lot of RagnoroK, still a lot of Banelings, really good splits. And these Marines are kind of holding on at the third base against the Banelings. Keen, it looks like he's kind of surviving. That Thor holding on strong against the Mutalisk.
One of the hotter hands over in Korea, a lot of people talking about him. We were doing a pre-game show on the Pylon show talking about these players and who we think can do really well. A lot of people, Starcraft Hipsters, I would say, is the hardcore fans, if you will, very much so keen on Trap. They think he's very
Gemini
good.
and his 7 ult accounts, yes.
All of them, yes.
Yeah. Definitely a big fan of...
I'm gonna bait the Miras, watch.
Swarm forces under attack.
Okay.
Swarm forces under attack.
He's like, everyone's generally good at that matchup, so. This is not going to go so well for Hero Marine. He had Interference Matrix. Actually, you know what? It kind of went evenly, didn't it? Alright, so be it. TVT things went very evenly there. Steam was on the way much faster for Cure, who does tend to prioritize these builds over any of those Viking tank pushes we might see from other players. Here, Marine is once again going into his faster third CC.
Thinking as well, because as the Protoss player, you've got to say, okay, a lot of roaches, decent economy, they're going for a 4th. I don't see Hydras.
That these Liberators are very exposed, but I think it's safe to say they've already paid for themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hero Marine with a more traditional army composition. Keen was looking for that slow efficiency of the Ravens.
The Marines from the right side, though.
Whoa, that's a big flank. The tanks aren't ready just yet. And then spread is insane.
That's massive. Wow. Keen, that was beautiful. What a sexy engagement right there. He's going to clean up the last 2 tanks on the south side of this battle as well. That was awesome. Beautiful.
Wow, shuts down all those buildings.
That's why we call it the Artosis Pylon.
And there's another one.
It's gonna go down as well. That's -8 gateways. And SOS is like, you know what? I wanted to attack. I'm gonna attack. 8 gateways.
I love that this is something. You know what? We'll be casting StarCraft 2 on our moon bases in 2033, and we'll still be like, why is there one pylon there? Why?
But this is not
Look at
one
this.
pylon powering 2 gates. No, it's powering 4 gateways.
Oh,
He
our
just lost
concept not as
all
cool.
8 gateways.
Look. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Oh, bless you. Oh, look at this little mini bouse. Look at this little mini bouse. Oh, look at this. Look at these little and boobs. Yeah. Okay. All right. We can take them. You can take them back. I want to show them.
I want to get a picture of the two of you.
Okay, we'll go upstairs. I'll take it upstairs. Just give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back.